ever wonder what happened to Captain Jonathan Archer after the events of Enterprise? For fans of the early Star Trek series, the question lingers fashion. They but what if I told you there's a compelling vision for his future, one that could bring Scott Bakula back to the bridge, not as a starship captain, but as the president of the United Federation of Planets? At a recent Star Trek convention, writer and producer Michael Sussman revealed a concept he's been developing. Star Trek United. It's a political thriller, a family drama, and a chance to revisit a beloved character decades after we last saw him. Sussman shares that this idea came to fruition with Bakula's blessing and input. Imagine Archer no longer, no longer, no longer charting unknown space, but navigating the complex world of intergalactic politics. The series would be set in the late 23rd century, a time of fragile alliances and potential collapse, as President Archer would face the daunting task of holding the Federation together, all while balancing the demands of his office with the challenges of raising 4 adult children. This isn't a sequel to Enterprise, but a new chapter in Archer's life. Sussman specifically wanted to avoid simply putting Archer back on a ship. He envisioned a character grappling with different responsibilities, a man who has evolved beyond exploration. The possibility of seeing familiar faces from the NX-01 crew remains open, depending on availability and story needs. Sussman explains Bakula has a deep affection for the character and is proud to be part of the Star Trek legacy. He also acknowledges the disappointment many felt when Enterprise was canceled prematurely. Bakula wasn't interested in repeating a past, and Sussman's vision aligned perfectly with that desire. And Sussman had a clear picture of where Archer would be 25 or 30 years after Enterprise. He'd been thinking about this for years, even before Patrick Stewart agreed to return as Picard. It was, a serendipitous moment as Bakula was simultaneously preparing to play Abraham Lincoln on stage, a fitting prelude to taking on the role of a president once more, and the new fitting. And Bakula isn't one to revisit old roles simply for the sake of nostalgia. He famously turned down the chance to reprise Sam Beckett in the Quantum Leap revival. But the idea of exploring Archer as a father and a political leader resonated with him. It offered a fresh perspective on a character we thought we knew. The concept for Star Trek United feels remarkably clear and intriguing. It's a far cry from the convoluted storylines and mythological tangents that plagued some recent Star Trek series. Sussman has crafted a vision that feels grounded, character-driven, and genuinely compelling. All right. Now, here's the catch. Star Trek Ignited is currently just a concept, a passion project developed by Sussman. It's not a series in active development at Paramount Plus. Sussman is prepared to pitch it to the new management at Paramount Skydance, hoping they'll see the potential in bringing Archer back to the screen. Interestingly, Sussman previously pitched an earlier version of the series, but it was deemed too similar to another project in development. He's since refined his ideas and even received offers of collaboration from legendary concept artists eager to contribute. And the enthusiasm surrounding this concept is palpable. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of Jonathan Archer and the desire to see Scott Bakula return to the Star Trek universe. It's a reminder that sometimes the best stories are about characters evolving and facing new challenges. You know, it's funny, and Captain Archer trying to run a Federation meeting, quite hurting cats in space. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,